Hi everyone, I hope you all watched the previous videos. Let's start the session. Mirage is an example of refraction and total internal reflection of light. Okay, the angle of incident I is smaller than the angle of refraction. Okay, draw here. Suppose this is the glass and the upper part is air. Okay, this is the normal. Okay, so the angle of incidence, sorry, it's not straight. So this is the angle of incident I. Okay, glass is a denser, right? Denser to rarer means goes away from the normal. Okay, so the angle between normal and refraction is R, that is refraction angle. Okay, so the total internal reflection occurs when the incident angle I is larger than the critical angle. Okay, the path of light when mirage happens, it is formation of a result of refraction and the total internal reflection of light in the air. Okay, so it's a combination of refraction, sorry, and total internal reflection. Okay, so here I is less than R. Okay, if cream is removed from milk, then its density is, so it increases. Okay, when it is removed, it increases the prevailing density of milk, that is around 1032 kg per cubic meter. Okay, density of cream is about 0.98, while that of milk is 1.028. Okay, and skim milk is 1.032. Okay, thus if the amount of cream reduces, thus it leads to the less density from the cream, and thus the density of the leftover milk is increase. Okay, lens is made up of lens is made up of materials like glass or plastic and are ground polished or molded into the desired shape. Okay, the material used for the lens should have a high refractive index. Okay, the lens must have high refractive index. Okay, and low Abbe number. Okay, common examples of the lens material are flint glass, CR39 plastic. Okay, polycarbonate plastic, 1.67 high index plastic. Okay, in flint glass, A heavy durable glass that is also called crystal. It is a high refractive and is used to make lenses and prisms. Okay. So here option given is flint glass. Right. So option is flint glass, and Cr39 plastic is a common lens material. Okay. Polycarbonate. These three are remaining three are common lens materials. Okay. So answer is flint glass here. The time period of a pendulum when taken to the moon would be. So answer is increases. Okay. When the pendulum is taken to the moon, the value of G will decreases, right? And as the time period will increase. As the pendulum takes more time to complete one vibration, it will lose time. Okay. So here the answer is increases. Okay. So the formula here is T equals to 2 pi root L by G. Okay. L means length of the pendulum. Okay. G is acceleration due to gravity. So here the value of G is less in the moon compared to the earth, right? So value of the moon's gravity is less than the earth, right? So in the denominator value decreases, so overall time period increases. Okay. By formula you will get to know that the atmospheric air is held to earth by gravity. Okay. It is held in place by earth's gravity. It is made up mainly of nitrogen. Okay, it's around 78.1%, right? It also has a plentiful oxygen. It's around 21%, and small amount of argon, around 0.9%, right? Carbon dioxide and water vapor and other gases also there, right? Right? The atmosphere protects life on Earth by absorbing ultraviolet rays from the sun. Okay, so here the answer is the gravity. The function of ball bearings in a wheel is to convert kinetic friction into rolling friction. The ball bearing is a type of rolling element bearing that uses balls to maintain the separation between the bearing races. The purpose of the ball bearing is to reduce rotational friction and support radial and axial loads. Okay, I think everyone knows how the ball bearings are used. Okay, so in between these two some balls are there, right? So these are called ball bearings. Okay, so the ball bearing is a type of rolling element. It bears that to maintain the separation between two bearing races. Okay, this is the first bearing race. Then one is second bearing race, right? So in between the ball bearings are placed. Is to reduce the rotational friction and support the radial and axial loads. Okay. Shock absorbers are usually made up of steel as it. So it has a higher elasticity. Okay. Spring steel is a low alloy, medium carbon steel with a very high yield strength. This allows object made up of spring steel to return to their original shape despite significant bending or twisting. Okay. Among the following materials, sound travel faster in steel. Okay. Sound travels faster in liquids than in gases because molecules are more tightly packed. In fact, sound waves travel over 17 times faster through steel than through air. Okay. The exact speed of sound in steel is 5960 meters per second. Okay. But this is only for the majority of the solids. Okay. So the sound travel fast in solids, then liquids, then gases. Okay. Due to the tightly packed molecules. Okay. Which of the following is not a scalar quantity? Here it is momentum. Sorry. Here the answer is momentum. Okay. Remaining three are scalars. Momentum is a vector quantity. One can distinguish a telescope from a microscope by observing its length and size of the lens. Okay. Produced by a bat is everyone knows that ultrasonic. Okay. Our magnet is cut into two equal halves. The pole strength of each piece is remains the same. Okay. The pole strength of each piece when a bar magnet is cut into two equal halves perpendicular to its length is the same as the pole strength of the original bar magnet. Okay. A new technology which provides the ability to create an artificial world and have people interact with it is called, that is, virtual reality. Okay, virtual reality is an artificial environment that is created with software and presented to the user in such a way that the user suspends belief and accepts it as a real environment. Okay. On a computer, virtual reality is primarily experienced through two of the five senses, sight and sound. Okay. Which of these waves can be polarized? So the answer is light waves. Okay. Light can be polarized because it is a transverse wave. Because it is a transverse wave. Okay. So oscillations can be given a particular orientation relative to the direction the wave is traveled. Okay. The time period of a second pendulum is, that is, 2 seconds. A second pendulum is a pendulum whose period is precisely 2 seconds. 1 second for a swing in one direction and 1 second for return swing. Okay, frequency of H. Okay, frequencies of H's. The pendulum is weight suspended from a pivot so that it can swing freely. Okay, everyone knows this, right? Pendulum, how this is mass. It's a fixed and it's a length. of the stream. Okay. Lakes freeze in cold countries in winter, leaving the water underneath at 4 degrees centigrade. Okay. The following determines the sharpness of image in a camera. Answer is aperture. Okay. Most lenses are at their sharpest when stopped down a couple of stops from the widest aperture. When shooting landscapes to get everything in shape and everything in sharp focus, use an aperture between f/8 and f/12, f/16. Okay, it's not important. I'm just letting you know. In MRI machine, which one of the following is used? That is magnetic wave. Okay, MRI means MRI means magnetic resonance image. Okay, so magnetic waves are used. Magnetic resonance image is a type of safe, painless testing that doctors use to see the body's organs and structures. Okay, MRI uses a magnetic field and radio waves to create detailed pictures of the body's insides. Okay, unlike CAT scans or X-rays, MRI doesn't use radiation. Okay. For a person having hypermetropia, the near point is the near point for a person with hypermetropia is more than 25 centimeters, that is greater than 25 centimeters, okay, which is the near point of a normal life. Okay, hypermetropia is also known as farsightedness or long-sightedness. It is the condition where a person can see distant objects clearly but difficult to see nearby objects, right? So to correct hypermetropia, a person can wear convex lens. Convex lens. Okay. Amount of water vapor in the atmosphere is measured in terms of humidity. Everyone knows this. Which of the following is a possible dimensionless quantity? So the answer is displacement gradient. Okay. It is a dimensionless quantity. A spherical ball made of steel when dropped in mercury container will. So here the answer is will be on the surface of mercury. Mercury has more density than steel, right? So here density of Hg is more than density of steel. So the ball of steel will float. So ball of steel will float. The sounds having a frequency of 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, it is audible sounds, right? So here less than 20 Hz is called infrasonic sounds. Okay. and greater than 20,000 Hz is ultrasound. Okay, in between is called sound, having the audible sounds. Okay. Eclipse occurs due to which optical phenomena? It is due to the rectilinear propagation. Okay. Eclipse is an astronomical event that occurs when an astronomical object is temporarily obscured, either by passing into the shadow of the another body or by having another body pass between it and the viewer. Okay, this alignment of three celestial objects is known as CGC. Okay, that is SY CGC. Okay, apart from CG, the term eclipse is also used when a spacecraft reaches a position where it can observe two celestial bodies so aligned. An eclipse is the result of either an occultation or an transit. Occultation means completely hidden. Transit means partially hidden. Okay. In a homogeneous transparent medium, light travels in a straight line, and this is known as the rectilinear propagation of light. Okay. Pure water is bad conductor of electricity because it has feebly ionized. Okay. If water does not contain any salt, then it is considered to be pure water. This does not conduct electricity. That means pure water is a bad conductor of electricity. Addition of few drops of H2SO4 makes water impure as it contains sulfate ions along with water, so it will conduct electricity. Okay, so answer is feebly ionized. If we add H2SO4, it will conduct electricity. Okay. Gamma rays have greatest similarity with it is X-rays. Gamma rays are like X-rays, but the waves are smaller in wavelength. Okay. Both gamma rays and X-rays are photons with very high energies, and gamma have even more energy. They also a type of ionizing radiation. Okay. Gamma rays can travel through thicker material than X-rays. Okay. Here answer is C. X-rays. The principle due to which circular patches of a light is seen under a tree during daytime is similar to that of image formation by answer is pinhole. Okay. A pinhole camera is a simple camera without a lens and with a single small aperture, effectively a light-proof box with a small hole in one side. Okay. Light from a scene passes through this single point and projects an inverted image on the opposite side of the box. This is similar to the principle due to which circular patches of light is seen under a tree during a daytime. Okay. So here given the dimension formula. Okay. So m l minus 1 t power minus 2. So it is the modulus of elasticity. Okay. So how is it is modulus of elasticity unit is Newton per meter square, right? Newton per meter square. Newton means kg meter per second square by meter square, right? So meter gets cancelled. So kg means m minus, right? I mean length, L minus 1. So s square means time, t power minus 2. Okay, Newton equals to kg meter per second square. Remember this one. It's a very important one. You can convert it easily. Okay. So the answer is modulus of elasticity. Okay. So the force is Newton, right? Here. So the kg meter per second square. That is m L t power minus 2. Okay. Coefficient of friction is no dimension. Okay. It's a dimensionless. Energy, it is m. Sorry, where it is ml t power minus 1. Okay. The phenomenon of light associated with the appearance of blue color of the sky. It is due to the scattering. Okay. The phenomena of light associated with the appearance of blue color of the sky is scattering of light. The sky appears blue because in the sunlight the blue color of light scattered maximum. Okay, and the scattered blue light enters out eyes and therefore the sky appears blue appearance. Okay, that's why in traffic signals we don't use blue light. Okay, you use red. Okay, red scatters less. Okay, but blue scatters maximum. Okay, that's why the sky appears blue in color. Okay, the time period of pendulum depends on. So we have discussed previously t equals to 2 pi root L by G. L means length of string, G means gravity. Okay, so here the options are mass neglected. It's option B, the length. Okay, G here is acceleration due to gravity. Okay, which of the following is the smallest unit of length? That is Fermi meter. Okay, here micrometer means here 10 to the power of minus 6 meters. Here nanometers means 10 to the power of 9 meter. Angstrom means 10 to the power of minus 10. But here 10 to the power of minus 15. Okay. Persistence of vision is the principle behind. The principle behind persistence of vision is cinema. Okay. It refers to the optical illusion whereby multiple discrete images blend into a single image in the human mind and believed to be an explanation for motion perception in cinema and animated films. In a nuclear reactor, one of the following is used as fuel. It's well known thing, uranium, right? U-23, sorry, 235, 235. Okay. The density of the liquid when heated. so density decreases. Okay, because density is rho mass by volume, right? As we heat the liquid, the gap, molecules will expand, right? So in a unit volume, the number of molecules are less. So if it is decreased, density also decreases, right? Okay. The distance of between node and the adjacent antinode is 30 centimeters. The wavelength is, okay, the distance between node and adjacent antinode is 30 centimeters. The wavelength is 60 centimeters. So here the distance between node, sorry, I get confused, between node and antinode is equals to half of a wavelength, right? So here distance is given 30, it's half of wavelength is lambda equals to 60 centimeters. So here answer is 60 centimeters. Okay. The nature of fuse varies. The nature of fuse varies. The material used for making fuse element has a low melting point. Okay. Has a low melting point. Like tin, lead, zinc. Okay. A low melting point is, however, available with a high specific resistance. Okay. High specific resistance. So answer is high resistance and low melting point. Okay. In a railway track, two rails are joined end to end with a gap in between. Everyone knows this, right? Accidents due to expansion and summer can be avoided. Vehicle tires are inflated properly to avoid skidding and minimize friction. Refrigeration is a process which slows down the bacterial growth. Okay. Air coolers are more suitable for hot and dry climate. It works on the principle of evaporative cooling. Okay. Principle of evaporative cooling. Okay. A transformer are used to increase or decrease alternate current, voltage, and circuits. Okay. The transformer is usually built with two coils around the same core. Transformers cannot increase power, so if the voltage is raised, the current is proportionally lower. So here, answer is used to decrease or increase AC voltage. When hot water is sprinkled on a hotter glass tumbler, it breaks because the crack is caused by differential thermal expansion. Okay. So the part of the glass that the boiling water touches first expands due to the heat, but the heat doesn't conduct through the glass quickly. So there is a stress between the expanded inside of the glass and unexpanded outside of the glass. So this stress is sometimes too much and the glass cracks. Okay. So here the glass suddenly. Electricity is transmitted over long distance. It is safer. Okay. As electricity is transmitted over long distances, there are inherent energy losses along the way. The lower current that accompanies high voltage transmission reduces resistance in the conductors as electricity flows along the cables. This means that thin, lightweight wires can be used in long distance transmission. Okay. The material used in the fabrication of a transistor. Answer is silicon. Okay. Silicon is a photolithographic or chemical process of creating the transistor on the wafer of a semiconductor material. Okay, mostly silicon is used for fabrication, right? But compound semiconductors is also used for manufacturing of the transistors. Okay, which of the following is not the cause of low conductivity of electrolyte? So the answer is ionization of salt. Okay, the solution of weak electrolytes have low conductance. Light from the sun reaches Earth in about 8 minutes. Okay. Electric current in a metal wire is due to the flow of electrons. The following is a secondary cell. Okay. Here none of the above. Okay. Because dry cell, Lagrange cell and mercury cell are primary voltaic cell. They cannot be recharged. Hence, none of the given options are secondary cell. Lead accumulator is a secondary cell. Okay. Dry cell, that is Lagrange cell and mercury cell are primary cells. Okay, these two are primary and the lead accumulator is lead accumulator means lead storage batteries. Okay, this is secondary. Okay, so in the primary they cannot be recharged. Okay, so here answer is none of the dry cell given, that means Lagrange cell, mercury cell also give. These three are primary. The light rays used for eliminating bacteria, that is ultraviolet radiation. Okay, mud houses are cooler in summer and warmer in winter as compared to brick houses because as mud is a bad conductor of heat, it does not allow external heat to come in the summer and internal heat to go out of the house in the winter. So mud is a bad conductor. Okay, thank you.